Libra. So, your spirit animal, guys, is the moth spirit. And it says to surrender now. It's a 39, which is going to be a 3, which is all about manifesting and your creative energy. So, guys, this feels like whenever we see the moth spirit, there's something that Spirit has told me specifically for you guys, this is like a behavior, right? So this behavior, this thing that you do, it could be workaholism, it could be perfectionism, it could be even like addiction to a person or pursuing a person. There's something that you could be doing, or you have done or been doing, that you were so focused on, or you may just do out of habit or like a pattern. But it's like something that you do kind of as a second nature, so to speak, right? So it's like, say for instance, you want someone, right? And so you always flirt with this person or this specific person, even though you don't get a response, you don't get a reaction from this person, or this person is even like standoffish, right? Spirit is like, but you're like, nope, that's gonna be my person. Oh, y'all remember that TV show, The Parkers, with Countess Vaughn and the comedian Monique? Yeah, the way she pursued Professor Ogilvy like relentlessly. There's like a behavior here for you guys that you're needing to surrender, to let go of, because whatever this is that you do, you're needing to cut ties with it, right? I feel like part of you is like afraid to do something different. And so Spirit is really, really, really sending a lot of confirming energy that there's no need for you to fear as you like sever these ties and cut your ties or your connections to certain people or certain behaviors here. Because some of you is like, well, I've been doing this for so long, or I've been connected to this person for so long, or this is how I've always been, right? That you don't even realize that it's something that is no longer serving its purpose in your life, right? So the moth spirit, of course, the moth for me is all about intuition. It is perception, it is clarity. But a moth, like the butterfly, is also about changes of phases, of stages, and transformation, right? Oftentimes endings that are going to lead to new beginnings here. Let's get into it. So Libra, I really feel like here, well, first of all, you have this card, Have No Fear, which is a 5. A 5 is a number of change. And you see Archangel Michael with the sword of truth, sword of light there, which is used to kind of sever ties, to cut ties to whatever it is. So that tie could be to your a person specifically, or a behavior, or it could be to any other traps of the ego, right? Like your fears, right? Your worries, your anxieties. And I feel like, as I was asking Spirit about that particular card, I feel like some of you have maybe kind of been in this energy where it's like you start to do something, yeah, you start to walk away from something or to let something go, and then you kind of resist walking away from it and continue to kind of fight to continue to do that thing, or to give that person or that thing your energy. And it doesn't feel like you're ignoring your intuition, but it may be a sense of like disconnecting from it, right? Like, even though I'm seeing and I'm knowing what to do, I'm just choosing not to do it. Spirit is wanting you to surrender that energy at this time. For some of you, you anticipate that whatever this thing is, or this person, or this whatever it is for y'all, okay? It's going to vary for y'all. Whatever this is, like, you feel like it's going to be painful. You're worried about what it is you're leaving behind. But guess what? I really feel like this is something that's going to be used within you or in your life to help someone else in the future, right? What do I mean by that? Not only do you have this sense of change, you also have this number 3, which says that Archangel Michael is with you now. It says, even though you can't see it, I'm actively working on this situation. I'm here and helping you. Archangel Michael for me is a protector for sure. But the number 3 is all about manifestations and what it is you're creating. It's your creative energy. It can also be like sacral chakra energy, so sexual energy as well. But there's something here that I feel you guys have been pouring that energy into that needs to be channeled in a different way. And so I feel like Archangel Michael is ultimately trying to protect you and pulling you away from these either past behaviors or past people or past situations. And some of you, this is a relationship that you're ending, like a romantic partnership. Yeah. And some of you, as a result of that, like whatever your experience is with that, perhaps you have been too focused on this person. But you're going to use your, and it's not like you got to start preaching to people or whatever, but you guys are showing up as kind of light workers in this regard, or spiritual teachers in this instance, where your experience is going to serve to help somebody else. And it's not, like I said, you don't have to be preaching, but there's some type of change that's happening for you and to you, where people are going to be able to see it or tell what it is, right? Let me give you an example. What's her name? I think her name used to be Black China, right? People see her now. I think she wants to go by Angela. Her real name, I don't know her last name though. But anyway, I watched like a little short about her, or a little video of her the other day, and it was like everybody's comments was like, she has just made a complete 180. She's a completely different person, and I'm so happy to see her grow and all this and that. So there's something here that's happening like that. Similarly for you guys, where you are going to be like a living and walking example of this change. Of like things or people's ability to change. Yeah. And it's going to empower others and help others to see the truth and the possibility of major transformation here. I feel like you guys are already in this space where there's something shifting for you. You may not either see how major it's going to be with this death card, Scorpio energy, Capricorn energies here, Aquarius energies here as well. And of course, we've already seen you guys' energy previously. But yeah, so you may be kind of fearful of either Leo energies here, Pisces energies here, of how things are going to change, or if you will be able to handle this change, if you'll be able to put these boundaries in place, what exactly you'll be letting go of. Some of you are just moving more into your divine feminine energy, less from a lower vibrational energy to a more higher vibration. All right. Yeah, and it is all divinely orchestrated here. You are going to experience like an increase or a strengthened intuition as a result of it with that Queen of Swords. And you may be able to see people, your perception, your perception is changing. Like the way that you perceive or kind of read people. Yeah, it's kind of like an energy of being able to see things more clearly, right? Because you also have here, embrace this magical moment, which says you are in the perfect energetic space for manifesting miracles. Allow your wishes to be fulfilled. So I feel like there's going to be an increase in confidence for some of you as well, pulling you into more of an authoritative energy, a more bold and courageous energy as well. Because some of you, yeah, some of you could be kind of shy or reserved in your energy. But guess what? Spotlight. Okay. I don't feel like this is something that's happening tomorrow, but this is the beginning, at least the beginning, maybe even the middle right by now, of the transformation that's happening in your life. You're also being guided here to trust in divine purpose, which says, I'm telling you, this experience has divine meaning. Healing will come, and know that you are on a path of growth. I just saw 909 on the clock. Of course, nines are all about fulfillment, wish fulfillments, something being close to completion. And that 0 coming before the 1, 0 is like the spiritual beginning. It is Genesis 1 and 1 before Genesis 1 and 1, right? So Genesis 0 or Genesis, yeah, I meant to say it that way. Genesis 0, it is the spiritual beginning of this new phase, this new cycle for you guys, okay? So that's all I have. I'm going to leave it there. I hope this was helpful for you guys, Libra. Congratulations, I'll say that. How about that? Because I don't want you to be concerned. Like, there's a lot of fear here. Let go of that fear. You are being divinely loved and supported through any of these changes that you're experiencing. Bye-bye.